Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Coupe and I'm back. Give me some Gears of War 3 commentary. This is my second run at this commentary because the first one, I don't know, I just kept screwing up. The main reason for this little gameplay clip that I'm showing you is I got a Gears of War 3 beta code, so I figured I'd give it to whoever leaves a comment. I'm not gonna ask for likes or favorites or any shit like that. Just write me a comment down below why I should give it to you, or why you need it, or for whatever reason. Tell me a story. I don't care. Give me something, and I'll pick somebody and give the beta code. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to wait too long because the beta's not gonna be up for much longer. So I'm gonna do it 24 hours from today. I'm gonna read through the comments and I'm gonna send a message to that person on YouTube, and I'll give you the beta code. And alright, so that's the main part for this, the main reason for this Gears of War. And I've been messed up all day. I had a few drinks last night, and I know today is Mother's Day. I called my mom and wished her happy Mother's Day, but I couldn't get to her because I'm recuperating, and I don't drink very often, so that was kind of a stretch. So I feel really bad, but I'm gonna make it up to her another day. I'm gonna take her out. So I hope all you guys wished your moms happy Mom's Day. Alright, as far as the gameplay itself, speaks for itself. I go around and I shoot people. I like this little corner right here because a lot of the times they'll run right by you and they won't see you. Unless they already know that you're there, they just run right by. And then you can come up from behind them and shotgun them in the face or in the back or in the whatever. So this little area is good. Obviously, assuming if they're spawning there. If they're spawning on the other side, it's useless. Alright, another thing, I was going to tell a story. This one time I was going to Niagara Falls Casino, and I was with one buddy of mine. He was driving, and then we were with another buddy, and two other buddies. They had their own car as well. So we're on our way driving, and the one guy stopped off at McDonald's, and we're like, nah, we're just gonna keep going. And you know, 5 minutes down the road, they give us a call and they say, hey, why don't we race? And I was like, okay, so what? I'll race you to the casino. First one to the casino gets $100. And you know, for $100, and the other player, the other guy, me to you, him to me, money to money, imano. And so we took the bet, and he was like, yeah, for sure. So we're driving down the road, and my buddy just got a brand new car. I don't know, it was a Pontiac. It was like brand new, and like I think it had I don't know much about it, but anyways, so he's like booking it, and at that point, after we made the race deal, he's like booking it like 160 kilometers, by the way, not miles, because I live in Canada. And so we're going like 160. I think you got up to like 170 at one point. Like he's flying down the highway, and every like 15 minutes or something like that, they would call us, and they'd be like, "Oh, where are you at?" And you know, we'd say some sort of sign that we see. Oh, we just passed that sign, or we just passed this town, or whatever. And they're like, "Oh, we were there like 15 minutes ago." And the first time they said that to us, we were like, "What the fuck?" We had no idea that they passed us. They must have like really snuck by, because we didn't see their car pass us. So that was when he started like going crazy speeding, because before we were going like 150, I think, and he was just like, "Man, they're not gonna catch up to us." So they gave us that phone call, and we were like, "Shit, we gotta go." So that's when he started booking it. He started going 160, 170. And again, every like 15 minutes, they'd call us up and be like, "Where you at?" And we'd be like, "We just passed this sign." And they were like, oh yeah, we were there like 10, 15 minutes ago. And we were like, fuck. Man, that car's fast. And we didn't think so. So we just kept going, and we get like half an hour away from the casino. So we were driving for like 2 hours, I'd say, because we were booking it. So, and they call us up, and there's like loud shit going on their phone, and I'm like, oh, what the hell's going on? Where are you? And they're like, oh yeah, we're at the casino. And I'm like, you fucking already beat us there? That's ridiculous. So I told my buddy that they had already made it, so we decided to slow down. So we went back down to going down to 100. We were like, fuck it. And then it's a 2-lane highway. There was a car to the left of us. We were in the right lane. And then all of a sudden we see this little white fucking car going like 150, flies by us and rides the curb, like goes straight onto the fucking, like, on the curb. Not the curb, but like not the median, the shoulder. Just flies by us on the shoulder of the highway, going like 150, and this was like, I think we were going 100 kilometers an hour for like 15 minutes. We gave up and we started going at normal speed for like 15 minutes, and then they caught up to us and flew by us, and we were like, what? So we were so far ahead of them. They were going 150 the whole way for 15 minutes at anyways, we were probably like 10 minutes ahead of them. I think that's about right. 10 minutes ahead of them we were. And then they flew by us, and my buddy just like, he just started gunning it, and then we got ahead of them again, and we were actually, we weren't that far from the casino at that point. It was literally like a 15-minute ride by that point, maybe 10-minute ride. So yeah, I think it was like 15. So he caught up to us, and we caught up to them, and we get to the casino, and the one guy who I got on the phone and made the bet with at the casino gets out of his car, and like, he dropped at the parking lot. He gets out of his car and starts fucking booking it to the front door. So I'm like, what the fuck? All right, dude, just drive me up to the front door if he's gonna be like that. So he drives me right at the front door. I get out, and the guy runs, and he runs out of breath, and I'm like, all right, dude, you owe me $100. And he's just like, well, I thought that it was you know, it was just me and you. And I'm like, who cares? I'm at the front door, you're not. Anyways, he ended up saying that I was gonna give him the $100 that night. Like, I had the money. I brought 300. I was gonna give him $100, and he not only did he say, oh well, you know, I'll have to hit you up later with that. And I'm like, what? Dude, I was gonna give you $100 right now. Don't give me that shit. And he's like, well, I only brought 200, so you know, I can't just give you 100. And I'm like, don't make the bet then. Anyway, so he was a dick about it, and he so he's like, oh, I'll have to hit you up later. Anyways, long story short, it was like 6 months, a year down the road. Actually, it's more like a year down the road. 6 months. Anyways, and he never gave me the money. Never gave me the money. So I was like, dude, what the fuck? I had to get the money off his brother. His brother gave me money for him. And then eventually he paid, I'm assuming he paid his brother back. He probably didn't. It was his older brother, so maybe he was just looking out for him. But he wouldn't pay me the fucking money that he made the bet with. And then every time I talked to him about it, I'd call him and leave him messages and stuff, and he'd just come up with excuses. Oh, you know, I didn't think it was fair, blah, blah, blah. He starts whining about the bet. And then, what else happened? Yeah, anyway, so I got the money from his brother. I didn't, he wouldn't pay me, so I don't know. The guy's a little fucking douchebag. I don't talk to him anymore. After that, I used to hang out with him, obviously. Like, I was going to the casino with him. So, we used to hang out. I knew him for a couple years, and after that shit, I was like, alright, you know what? We're done. I didn't say that to him, but I just stopped calling him and shit. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. And he called me one time. He called me hoping that that I wouldn't answer the phone. He called me like 3 in the morning, so hoping I wouldn't answer the phone so he could leave me a message talking about whatever. And then I just like, after I spoke to him, I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? He's like, oh, shit, I was hoping to get your machine. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to be a coward about it and not try and talk to me face to face. Long story short, I didn't get the money from him at all. I got it from his brother over, like, it took almost a year later. So, that guy's a douche. I don't talk to him anymore. Fuck me once. That's fine, but I won't give you the opportunity to fuck me again. That's kind of how I roll. Anyways, this video went longer than I thought. I don't want to put the whole video because it's really, really long. Anyways, so leave me a comment saying you want the code, and I'll say sure or not, or you know, I'll pick somebody. So this is Lex Coupe saying rate, comment, subscribe, doochy dooch.
This is Lex Coupe. My cat's in heat, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter.